How you doing? Welcome back to another video for one more reppers if you're watching. So I wanted to talk today about back in Costa again. By the way, look, I'm in the Tesco's, enjoying life, and I've got in front of me a coffee, Costa coffee, but it's green tea. So I want to talk to you. You probably can't even see it, can you? Let's have a look if this says it. Well, anyway, it's green. There's the tea. And I wanted to talk to you really just about some of the amazing benefits, of which I've not read up any of them, so I've come massively well prepared for this video, of green tea. I think that there's two things that I want to talk about. So number one, we have spoken several times about the power of changing habits, and rather than trying to stop things, it's about starting powerful new habits that will really help you. So green tea is definitely a big thing. Now, if you're anything like me, you think green tea tastes a bit rubbish. Coffee tastes a lot nicer. There's a lot more investment that goes into the different coffees because, you know, it's what gives people the caffeine kick. But green tea has got some amazing medicinal properties. There's a reason why throughout the Far East, green tea is something that's, you know, a standard part of, you know, someone's daily life, and we need to be doing that here more in the UK. Scott is opposite me. Scott, what are some of the benefits of green tea? It's antioxidants,
any free radicals that's roaming around your body from eating bad stuff, or
and free radicals that are roaming around your bodies that's from drinking bad stuff. So it cleanses your body basically from breathing in bad stuff. Well. There's just a lot of things that make it a lot better than your regular espresso, cortado, flat white, breakfast tea. So get into the habit of making these. They seem like small changes, but all of these small changes add up. And I think that one of the things that for me was a big change was just forcing myself when I was in my, changing just the routine. So I go to Costa, I was like, okay, I'll have a green tea. And it feels really weird saying it, okay? But I managed to do it for 7 days in a row. And now the opposite. I mean, I've done it for a couple of months now. In the beginning, it was really damn hard to go into, my normal local coffee place, whatever yours is. Maybe you brew at home. So if you're at home and you're thinking, well, I don't go out and have a cup of coffee, Deepak, so it wouldn't apply to me. Go into your cupboard right now and throw away the actual coffee that you've got. Throw it away, right? Don't think that, I want to keep it in case I have guests. I want to keep it in case, I want to just finish it. Forget about that. It costs you probably £3 to £5. Throw that away, because the act of doing that is so symbolic and so powerful that mentally it forces you to create the transition, and it forces you to create the new action, because you've thrown it away. You're going to have to go and get some, obviously, new tea or new coffee right now. Then you can replace the caffeine with the decaf for your guests, and then because otherwise you'll be tempted, okay? Otherwise you'll definitely be tempted, and then you can replace the coffee that you had with, of course, green tea. So there's definitely not a reason why you couldn't do it, regardless of whether you go to cafes, you don't go to cafes. And the powerful thing as you're going through your fitness journey is that, these small things compound, okay? These small things add up massively over time, because what will happen is if you're able to crack this, if you're able to do it for 7 days in a row, you've learned and you've implemented the powerful habit of creating a new habit, okay? And that's, I think, the biggest thing that sits underneath this. I talk a lot about habit forming, but it's going to be the thing that sees you to your success. Just in the same way that I'm building the habit now of feeling like I want to do these videos, right? The first 3 days were probably, were quite hard, and I'm still in my first 7 day period, okay? So I'm going through that period where I'm like, I don't want to do the video, I don't know, and you kind of overthink things, and it feels a bit scary. But if you just start on that journey, you can improve as you go. So don't feel afraid if you order a green tea and then you have 6 coffees, because at least you had 1 green tea that week. So it's still a net improvement, okay? It's still a net improvement. So the next time you're in a cafe, the next time you're out, just force yourself to order a green tea, okay? And you'll really start creating a powerful new habit that's going to help you with everything else that you do. And of course, there's the medicinal benefits of all of it, okay? But all you need to know, right, as complex as health does and can be, health and nutrition, there's also just some simple things that you can do to, create big changes over time in your life. And it begins with something as small as throwing away and throwing out your tea, throwing out your coffee, and replacing it with green tea as well as decaf for your guests when they come over. All right, that's all from today. See you tomorrow, guys.